Volume seems to be the biggest thing for Turbo. Don't necessarily know why Coinbase hasn't listed this absolute beauty yet. But listen, if you guys have not loaded up on Turbo at these very low prices, you are missing the opportunity of a lifetime. First and foremost, guys, what is going on? We're going to be taking a deep dive into Turbo like we do every single day. And that kind of just leads me on to say, if you're new to the channel, my name is Ro. I cover meme coins every single day. I cover ones that are blowing up, potential ones that could blow up, and everything in between. And Turbo is our favorite meme coin of this channel. Listen, we've been covering Turbo for the last 6-7 months, guys, and honestly I've been updating it along the way, along the highs, the lows, and everything in between, guys. We got in super early around April time at like 304, 305, and ever since then it's been smooth sailing. If you know what you hold and the potential that it has, you won't get shaken out at price points like this. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my uploads. I post 3 times a day. You can rest assured one of those videos will always be a Turbo upload. Now, with all that being said, let's hop into the charts and take a look at what is going on. As of right now, Turbo 207393, basically just at the same price that we were at yesterday, guys. In the last 7 days, in the last week, we are down quite a bit. In the last month, down 20%, and I think from all-time high 0.013, I want to say, to where we are now, we're down about 50, not 50, 30 to actually 45%, around 40%. We're down about that much. But I'm not worried, I'm not fearing, because I know exactly what I hold. If you honestly just when in doubt, zoom out, you can see how price has reacted. Okay, you can see this huge run up when we tried to cross over a penny the first time, and you know, mind you, we had like no exchange listings. You can see how long we've been in sideways action for. I mean, let's take a look. Right, ever since the first drop, which was in May 30th, all the way to October, guys. May 30th to October 30th. That's, let's see, May, June, July, August, September, October. 5 months of just sideways action, not a lot happening, and you guys are freaking out just because in the last month, in the last 2 months, even just in the last week. Sorry, it's not even the last 2 months. It's like the last 2 weeks. We've been seeing a lot of sideways action. You guys are freaking out. Honestly, if you're freaking out, you are somebody that probably bought over a penny. And if you did, I don't blame you, because you know, everyone thought it was going to keep going higher in the short term. But maybe, I mean, look, here's the thing. I can tell you without a doubt it is going to go higher. Obviously not financial advice, anything could happen. I don't have a crystal ball, all that fun stuff. I had to get all the disclosures out the way. But if you bought over a penny, now is your time to lower your average, because when it goes back up to the price that you bought at, you're going to be in profit. Right now, I wouldn't recommend you guys to use money that you have for rent, car payments, or like your wife's or your fiance's engagement ring or your girlfriend's engagement ring. I wouldn't use that money, right? Don't use money that you desperately need. Don't use money that you need to feed your kid, right? Start a side hustle, sell things you don't need, cut out McDonald's for a week or something like that, and use that money to lower your average, dollar cost average. You know, historically, if you've been dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin for the last 4 years, you'd be up a lot of money, right? Let's just be honest, because as it makes new all-time highs, you are in the green. Now, obviously, listed on a bunch of different places, guys. The volume is the biggest thing for me. Over 100 million. We're coming back down to 100 million. Like a week ago, we were at 500 million within the last 24 hours, which is ludicrous. One of my favorite plays. This thing is honestly, it's going to break out eventually, just sooner rather than later. We're almost at 100k followers on X as well. Let's take a look. I've covered the website numerous times, guys. Not really anything to update you guys on there. And you know, you guys might be wondering, hey, you cover Turbo every single day, there's nothing happening. Listen, I'm covering it for the new people as well as the people that have been in it for a long time. I've been covering Turbo for like 6 months. You think it's just because it's moving a little sideways right now that I'm going to stop covering it? You are absolutely wrong. And listen, guys, there's so much FUD around it. And if you look at the root of where that FUD is coming from, it's coming from a bunch of kimchi holders. Now, they're claiming they're the first AI coin. And to be completely honest with you guys, I really couldn't care less. Like, listen, if your kimchi coined as well, then hey, props to you, right? That's great. But I believe Turbo has a lot better narrative, has a much more bullish community, and I think the chart is getting ready to do something special. We did bounce off of that support area very well here, demand area, whatever you guys like to call it, 206. You can see here the wick down did not break below it, and now we're coming back up to the zone at 2075. Honestly, guys, if we close above this, that would be legendary. That would be confirmation that we're breaking towards the upside. I don't see it going any lower than we already have, because the next low after this, guys, is at 205. And hey, I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm telling you, every time this comes down to these demand areas, that is when I'm buying. Literally, support and resistance zones will help you guys make a lot of money in this place. I don't leverage trade, but if you guys are just buying, there's good times to get in. Obviously, you're not going to have perfect buy-ins, but if you have good buy-ins, you're going to make a lot of money. And good buy-ins literally depend on support and resistance, or supply and demand zones, right? So make sure you pay attention to those. I always tell you guys, don't chase green candles, buy on the way down. You've heard the saying, don't catch a falling knife. But my advice is, if it's a strong demand area, accumulate at that area, right? If it's a green candle, if it's like a 50% green candle, don't buy on that green candle, right? It just doesn't make sense, regardless if it could go higher, right? Because in the same way that, you know, this green candle, if you were to buy here, it would have gone higher, yes, but I would not buy green candles. Like, this is when I will be buying. When the price has run up and it's coming back down to retest the lows, that is when I will be buying. That is when you guys want to be buying, right? Obviously, not begging you guys to buy, because someone made a tweet about me saying I'm begging you guys to buy. I don't care if you buy it. At the end of the day, Turbo is one of my favorite meme coins, and I'm going to cover it regardless. Also, though, just want to say thank you so much for all the support. Like, this channel has been growing at a massive rate, and all of that is only possible because of, one, God, and because of your guys' dedication to keep coming back and watching these videos. I know I'm not anything special, but I just appreciate the support, guys. Thank you so much. At 10K, we're going to be doing a huge giveaway. So obviously, almost at 100K followers on X as well. Very exciting stuff. Go drop them a follow so you stay up to date with the latest info. Trading volume, guys. I mean, literally, look at this. Fourth on the list in terms of trading volume on BTX exchange is Turbo. That is so funny. First is Bitcoin. Second is Doge. Third is Ethereum, and then fourth you have Turbo. That is absurd. That's actually crazy, right? Because Ethereum's like a multi-$100 billion play. Doge is probably like $50-60 billion play, and Turbo is 500 million. That's crazy, guys. Load up on this thing. Do not take it for granted. Turbo looks prime for actions, bouncing off the support level, and with a stop loss of 0.623, this trade has strong potential. When Turbo moves, it moves fast. Probably triple digit gains in just a few daily candles are not uncommon. Don't miss out if this fits your strategy. I am holding DYOR. Obviously, guys, I don't recommend leverage trading unless you're super smart. But if you're looking for a good time to buy in, then hey, by all means. Turbo is leading the pack. I mean, literally, social engagement is even higher than just a chill guy. And you guys know that thing literally came out and ran up like 40,000%. And Turbo is doing better than that when it comes to social engagement. Shows you how strong the community is. Kibshi holders, where are you at? Turbo is waiting for the weekly stochastic RSI to fall below 10 to print the God candles once again. It's almost there, much weighted and deserved, 100%, guys. 20K from here into Turbo will outperform most gains you will make in any blue chip. That can easily 40x from here. Don't be silly. Now listen, I still think that we have a good chance of going up to 10 cents, guys, and 10 cents from here is a what? 10, around a 13, I want to say 13, 14x. So listen, 20K into it from here could make you a lot of money. Obviously, do your own research. Don't invest more than what you are comfortable to lose. At the end of the day, these are meme coins, so they are very high risk and high reward. Obviously, if you enjoyed this video, just remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just somebody that likes talking about crypto on the internet. And if you enjoyed, subscribe, helping get to 10K before the end of the year. I will see you guys in my next video. God bless you guys. Peace out. Take care, guys.